Imagine waking up to find that the political party you chose to represent your dreams for the next election has been wiped off the map by a court order. No logo on the ballot, no candidates in the race, all gone. This isn't a movie script, it's the reality facing the African Democratic Congress, or ADC, and it has sent shockwaves from the courtrooms of Abuja to the doorsteps of the biggest political players in Nigeria. Welcome to the Leverage on Heroes Media Deep Dive, where we go beyond the headline. Today, we are unpacking a massive legal explosion. Justice Peter Lifu of the Federal High Court in Abuja on Monday, June 15, 2026, has ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to deregister the ADC and 4 other parties, namely Action People's Party, Action Alliance, Accord Party, and Zenith Labour Party, over alleged failure to meet constitutional electoral performance threshold under Section 225A of the 1999 Constitution. This means they are essentially banned from participating in any future elections, including the big 2027 polls. But why? The court says these parties breach constitutional requirements, likely failing to win enough votes or seats in previous elections. This isn't just about small parties, it's about a major political shift. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, a man who has been at the center of Nigerian politics for decades, is furious. He describes the ruling as judicial rascality. For Atiku, this is personal. He recently joined forces with the ADC, even picking former Minister Rotimi Amaechi as his running mate for 2027. This deregistration feels to him like an attempt to kill the opposition before the race even starts. The drama gets deeper. Atiku and the ADC legal team claim they already had a stay of action from the Court of Appeal. In plain English, that's like a referee blowing the whistle to pause a game, but the other team keeps playing and scores a goal anyway. They argue that Justice Lifu should not have delivered this judgment while an appeal was pending. They've even threatened to take the matter to the National Judicial Council, the body that handles complaints against judges. Think of this like the way you feel when the bus driver takes a different route without telling the passengers. For many Nigerians, the ADC was seen as a third force. While the APC and PDP battle for control, smaller parties like the ADC or African Democratic Congress offer an alternative for those tired of the big two. If these parties are removed, your choices at the polling booth on election day become much more limited. It's like going to the market to buy a specific brand of rice, only to find the government has cleared it off the shelves. On the other side, some legal experts argue that the law is the law. The Nigerian Constitution has strict rules. If a party doesn't perform well enough in elections, Independent National Electoral Commission has the power and the duty to trim the fat and keep the political space manageable. They say this isn't an attack on democracy, but a cleanup of the system. So, what do we watch for next? First, the response of the National Judicial Council. Will they investigate the judge? Second, the Court of Appeal. If they overturn this ruling, the ADC could return to the ballot. But if they don't, the alliance between Atiku and Amaechi might need a whole new home. Whether you support the ADC or not, this case reminds us that the rules of the game can change at any moment. As the 2027 race begins to heat up 3 years early, the real question is, who will be left standing when the final whistle blows? Keep your eyes on the courts. In Nigeria, the law is often the most powerful player on the field. Now to you, what are your predictions of what will play out in the coming days from the parties involved, especially the camp of Atiku Abubakar, the judiciary, and the government? Drop your predictions in the comment section. This has been Leverage on Heroes Media, because understanding the news is power, and power belongs to the people. Subscribe to stay informed. Like if this broke it down for you, share it with someone who needs the full picture, and watch this space, because more is always coming. Until next time, stay sharp.